Hey, we'll start standing today, and you have your bands and your weights with you. Let's go with your few breaths here, just to get some blood flow. Good. Okay, inhale up. Ooh, good morning. And exhale down and up. And down. You got it. And then hands can rest on your thighs, and we'll do a little cat-cow. Wake up the back. Inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, and then drop a shoulder. Oh my goodness. And then drop a shoulder. And one more each way. Now roll all the way up. Once you're up, you can put your toes more forward and go over and up and over and up and over and up. Now we'll do one more where we hold it a little bit longer. So stay on one side, and you can hold it, and you can also add some rotations. 4, 3, 2, oh my goodness, side stretches, yum. And then let's go to the other side, up and over. 5, 4, good job. And then when you're back into a vertical spine, walk your feet back, and we'll lift up the arms behind us. Inhale. And then just stay here with your legs in about a parallel position, and go up with your heels, and go up with your heels. And let's wake up those calves. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now open up a little bit, kind of like a normal chair squat here. So you're going to drop your heels, or drop into your heels, and get heavy on the glutes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good job. 10. Now open up your legs. So now it's more like a second position squat. Your toes are a bit out. You're going to sit and go up. Sit, and when you stand, you're just going to make sure your knees don't hyperextend. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You got it. And 10. And then bring those legs back in. And let's do one set of the lunges. So let your right foot go forward. Let me turn sideways so you can see a little better on that view. And we're going to drop the leg, and actually we're going to do a straighten up both. So we're going to drop the shin and then straighten up both. Let me move my hands so you can see me. 3, good. 4, 5, 6, and your body can be more upright, Jean. 7, yeah. 8, good. 9. Now on the 10th one, bring your back foot to the front. Take your other foot back. You're going to bend and straighten. And bend and straighten. And bend and straighten. And 4, 5, 6, good. 7, yeah, I like those arms too. I was trying to keep them out of the way of my legs, but that feels nice. 8, 9. Now on the 10th one, your back foot can join the front foot. We're going to take the bands and start adding on there some upper body. So take your bands or your elastic tubings, whichever you have. Stand on the bands with 2 heels. Let your elbows go out like a little T, but keep your hands facing you, Miss Jean. There you go. Exhale, and then we'll go through our cues. Check your knees, they're soft. Check your neck, it's soft. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. See if you can do 5 more here. 16, otherwise you can rest. Neck is soft. 17, see that the wrists feel good. 18, they shouldn't be feeling torqued. 19, to make it happen. 1 more. 20. Very good. Let the feet off, and you can just move the shoulders in little circles to get some movement in there. Take that band into it's like your arms are a V. You can take them up like a Y. Pull your band down to your chest. 2, 3, 4, 5. Neck is soft. When your hands are overhead, it is easy for the low back to get lordotic or sway. So you're going to make sure you have some tone right around the ribs, and the pubic bone pulls up. Neck is soft. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now let that go, and we're going to put the band behind us. At the shoulder blade level, we're going to push out with our exhales. Exhale, neck stays soft. You control it on the way back as well. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, neck is soft. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now the bonus would be 5 more. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Let the shoulders release any tension. Take your arms in front. Pull wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Lower the shoulders, take a little bit of movement here. And we're going to take the hand on one side and the heel on the same side. So this is a lateral raise. Your heel is on the band and your arm's going to go out. So go up, and you may have to move it after the first couple. 2, this is the, it's like a half a T. Your body is sturdy. You're going up to about shoulder height. Your neck is soft. Your wrist is neutral. 7. You feel your shoulder. 8. The hand is slightly ahead of the plane of the body. 9, 10, 11, 12. I know it's hard to not lean, but we're going to try to stay up. You'll feel your tone right here in your abs when you stay upright. And now switch the hand, switch the heel. Let your inhale prepare you, and let your exhale open you. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 10, Nice. Now you can switch the legs and you're gonna put it to the front. This is, we're just gonna do 10 reps this time. So go forward and adjust if you need to. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the body is forward. 7, it's gonna try to open up, but we're gonna keep it square. 8, neck is soft. 9, knees are soft. 10, other side. The heel is heavy on the strap. Go forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice job. Now I'm going to come in closer for this one. You're going to take a tricep press, grab your band at the low part of your back, your lower back. Your other hand's going to go up. You got it. 2, 3, 4. And you're trying to resist on the way down too. 6, rib tuck a little if you feel your back bias a little bit too much. Yeah. If it feels like it's more inwardly sway than neutral. Try 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now we're going to switch up the arms. And sometimes between, I'll just let my arms down to give them some blood flow. Now you're going to take 15. This other shoulder is in a little bit of a stretch. 2, the distance between the ribs and the pelvis is the same on each side, so you're not leaning. 5, 6, 7, 8, and you're not letting the band take your wrist backwards. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Really good. Now this is a stretch. Take your arms wide and go up and behind. 2, 3, 4, and find a place. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let that go, and you can grab a sip, and we're going to come back with a weight that lets you do a lateral raise, probably like a 2, 3, 4, 5 pound weight. So take a sip and then grab a 2, 3, 4, or 5 weight. All right, you're going to take that out to the sides. Where's my weight? There it is. Out to the sides with the letter T, kind of like the letter T in mind. And we don't need to go higher than our shoulders. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, neck is soft, breathing is continuous. 11, 12, 13. All right, so a bonus could be up to 5 more. If you need to rest, then just leave your arms down. 1, we have 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Now lower your weights for just a moment. Take your hands at the low back and lift the arms like this, where your arms go up, but you don't hinge forward, or your head doesn't go forward. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower that down, and this is sort of like a qigong move. Let your arms sway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. And now we're going to take those same 5 pound weights and go Go forward and down, forward and down. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you can feel these are a little harder if you want to take up to 5 more. Let's keep going. If you need to rest, just leave your hands down. Good. It's hard to keep, your body will want to be tempted to move back, but you're going to stay upright. 1 more. Now leave these down, okay? If you can, from here, lift your heels. Now you've got this little extra weight. Yeah, grab those. So what we're doing, Michelle, is just doing a little bit of extra weight with our calf raise. Now, still try to keep your cues, all the toes have weight. If anything, the first, second toe have more weight. What you're really making sure is the pinky toe doesn't get all the weight, or that your ankles don't sickle. You could imagine you have a tennis ball between your ankles. 3 more, knees soft. Slow and control the best you can. We're not holding on to anything. Let's do 2 more. Let's do 1 more. Now lower those down. We are going to get rid of some tension in the arms. We'll go up and over. You can even cross your foot. Any kind of rotation you need. Breathing into that rib cage. Inhaling. And then exhaling up. Let's take it to the other. And any kind of a rotation you need. 5, 4, 3, 2. And on the 1, you can let your feet come back underneath and just release any tension. Your hands are soft. You're not clenching. Your hands can almost hit your back and your waist. 4, 3, 2, and then 1. And we're going to take the heavier weights and we're going to do a bicep curl. So your heavier weights most likely are between 4 and 8 pounds. Good. Now I'm going to just show you a couple different ways. You could do palm up. You could do hammer curl. 4. Neck is soft. 5. Notice how you're controlling the weight on the way down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to try for 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now lower those down for a moment. Take them just out of the way. Good. And then let's take the arm across the body. Your hand helps you, and move your wrist like you're drawing a circle. And then the fingers also are wiggling. Go the other way. Now we're going to take that arm. Good. Circle the wrist. Circle the wrist the other way. Nice. You got it. All right, and I'm going to come in a little bit closer for these. You can take your 2 smaller weights. So probably like a 2, 3, 4, or 5. And you're going to put them overhead in an overhead press. Now you can stand or you can shin down. I just wanted to make sure I was close enough. You go up without the weights drifting behind you. Good. You got it. And you notice that when I go up, I'm not lifting my shoulder blades. So I want to keep those down the back. That's why I wanted to get in a little bit closer. The other thing that can happen when your weights are overhead is your low back can sort of get more lordotic. So you're going to just gently rib tuck. The other thing that can happen is your head can accidentally poke forward. So we're keeping the ear in line with the shoulder. Now, You can do up to 5 more. It is harder to do these overhead, so just listen to your body. And good, I've got us at 3 more. Good, inhale. I like that exhale on the hard part. 2, and 1 more. Woo, lower that down. And then let's take an interlaced finger position to the front. Good. And then up, over, and over. Nice. Let those arms down and just kind of noodle them out. We're going to take the same weight, the same weights in your hand, so 2 smaller weights. And let's say 2, 3, 4, or 5. You're going to put them together. Now, if you were not to have 2 smaller weights, you can always use 1 bigger weight, like a 6-pound weight, a 7-pound weight, an 8-pound weight, to do these overheads. Now, again, the jawline parallel to the floor. Trying not to poke the head forward here, but you're really close to the back of your head. It has a nickname, shave the back of the head. Elbows go long. Five more. 11. This is the back of the arm. Lower that down. Nice job. Give a little shoulder roll. We're near the, if you would like, grab a sip, and then we're going to take the heavier weights. Go back to your heavier weights, and we'll do an upright row. Miss Shell, this is where you tend to want to put your wrists, just make sure they're safe by kind of neutralizing them here. Knees soft. 2. So your elbows go up. 3, but you don't want it to be at the expense of your wrist. 4, or your joints. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 1 more for 15. Lower those weights down and take a little sway. I'm going to have us find a wall or a foam roller or that table that you have that works great. I'm going to have us do 1-legged heel raise. So find something that helps you balance. Yeah, that table's great. Wrap your foot behind the other. Go up, up. Good, Jean. Up. 4, 5, 6. We're doing 10. 7 per foot. 8, or the best you can. 9. Now that one calf, notice how it felt. Switch it up. Let's see if this one feels as strong. We're doing them separately so that we even up any inequities, imbalances. Nice job. Very good. And then we're going to go back to the heavier weights. So it could be you have two 5, 2 6s, 2 7s, 2 8s, 2 9s, 2 10s, somewhere in that range. 1 per hand. Now I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. You see how I'm trying to lift my sit bones a little and my chest a little? I'm like a table. So I'm not rounded here in the back. I'm like a flat table. 3. 4. Yes. 5. I like how once you guys figured out, you made sure your neck was safe. You don't want to turn your neck to looking at me after you've got your form. Exhaling. 10. You have a little bit of support in your legs. 11, 12, 13, 14. Take 5 more. 16, 17. Lower those weights down. Take a little arm sway. 5, 4, 3, 2, Now we're going to take a set of push-ups against a wall or against a table or, you know, a couch, something that's really sturdy. Take your hands and push away. Inhale and exhale. And 3. Body is 4, like a long piece of wood. Ear, shoulder, rib, hip, knee, ankle, all in a line. And bend. And up to 10 more. 9. If you want it harder, you step away. 8. If you want it easier, you get closer. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And interlace your fingers at the low back when you're done, and just open up your shoulders and chest. So I like to throw those in sometimes just because it's also something you can do at home in between tasks, just to throw in some extra blood flow, especially around the 2 and the 4 o'clock time when you start feeling maybe you haven't been taking full breaths, or maybe you're on one activity. It does help just kind of get some blood flow moving, keep the body's muscles stimulated. Even if you just throw in 10 calf raises or 10 pushes. Now we're gonna take a 2 smaller weights, so like a 2, a 3, a 4, or 5. Then you're gonna take a rear fly. So it's the same leg position that we had earlier. I'm gonna turn to the side, like a table. Then you open up your arms, kind of like you're hugging a tree backwards, or you're flying like a T. There is a softness to your elbows. Yeah, so you're more rounded. You don't have to be rigidly straight lined. Now, fight gravity on the way back. Neck is soft. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now lower those weights. Take your hands together and hold hands and move a circle. And then move a circle the other way. And I want to offer a chair squat. So you want a little bit of room, and I'll just demo. You're going to put your back against the wall. So all you need is the width of your back. You're going to walk down, and your feet are about the length of your femur. So you can put yourself against a wall. Yep. Now what that does is you should have no bad feeling in your knees. So you can go to 90, so I'm showing a little more 2 single. You can walk down and keep breathing. Now you can use this as a posture help, so put your shoulder blades against the wall if you can, and the back of the head against the wall. Now this part of your muscle should be working hard, your legs, but your knees should not feel bad. You've got your feet walked out enough. 10 more. 9, 8, 7. This is an isometric contraction. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you can just glide up your wall and let that go. And I'm going to move the camera down a little bit so that we have, and grab a sip if you want, so we have a more seated position. You can do grab a sip and then grab your band. You're gonna wrap the band around your feet. All right, we're going to cross the rope and take your elbows and bend them. Good one. This is for the back. Good, you guys look great. The neck is long. Even though I say it's for the back, you're gonna feel your biceps and the back of the shoulders as well. Good, give a little shoulder roll, just sort of a release. Now make your band straight. Use your abs to lean back, bend your elbows and biceps. This is going to be two things, abs and biceps, not neck. Knees are soft. And then sit back up. Now you're going to take your arms a little wider than your body and pull. So alternation. You're going to be almost like this V, upside down V with your arms. Just check that your wrists feel comfortable. You can hold the sideways. You can kind of lead with the pinky. That helps. You're going to drop the shoulder blades down the back. Resist the arms return. Should feel like lats. Exhale, belly in, rear shoulder. We like those rear muscles on the back because they help with posture. They don't get as much work during our day, so we really like to work those in a class. This helps with our posture and with decreasing pain. All right, you're going to turn, or excuse me, cross the ropes, cross the straps. So they have an X, it's an X, elbows by your side. Open up your forearms. Yes. Neck is soft. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How about 5 more, 11, and then we'll do a reward of a sip and a stretch. Whew. All right, let the band out of the way. Grab a sip if you want, and let's do a bound angle. Feet heels together. I also like to open up a toe or two here. So if you want to open up a big toe, a pinky toe. And then come back up. Now this next one is going to be a chest press. So you're going to be lying on your back and taking a heavier weight to go up. This is kind of like how we do push-ups. So if you were to not want to do this, you could always do a wall push-up. Your option here is to put the feet on the floor. That way you have a little support. You got it, Michelle. That's it. We're going up. And you have the feet on the floor because that offers support on your rib down position. You can exhale as you push the weights up and just make sure the ribs are staying down, that you're not arching your low back to make this happen. 5 more. Now, when you're done with that, you can release the weight and take a full body stretch and act like you're climbing a ladder. Shift through one side and shift through the other. And we're going to take a chest fly. So your feet are going to be on the floor and you're going to hug a tree. You might like the same or slightly lighter weight. And when you're ready, both sides of your weights are touching, and then you open up. And then you close. I need to just move my position a little from the wall. So you open up. Now, when you open up, only let the upper arm touch the floor. Your hand weights do not touch the floor on these. Keep an image of a tree in front of you so that you hug a tree and touch both ends of the weights. Touch. Make sure you have a good grip. And you're controlled on the out and the in. Make sure those shoulder blades are down the back so your shoulders don't pop up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to get rid of the weights and take a full body stretch. So take a full body stretch, reach through your arms and your legs, and then we're going to turn sideways. So with one arm, create a pillow or use a real pillow. Now take a weight, and it's going to be a smaller weight. So a 2, a 3, or a 4. A 5 is probably the heaviest you want here. External rotation, 2, 3, 4. This is more rehab. 5, or like we do, prehab. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and let's just take 2 more here. 11, 12. Now we're gonna change our body. So you notice I just left my weight here. That way I can change my body to it. I need to move my drink so it's not in the way of my feet. Okay, your arm is a pillow. Your other hand's on that smaller weight. 1, 2, good. 3, 4, 6, halfway there. 7, 8, good. 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, lower that down, and then you can take, I'm just going to have a sit for a moment and take a little bit of a reprieve with the legs and the stretches. Inhale and exhale, hinge, and just relax. We'll take about 30 seconds here. Stretch out those leg muscles that we worked earlier in the squats. And then gently come up. Now I am going to make a little room here. We're going to use our foam roller to do some swans. The belly is going to be down on the mat, and the arms are going to be knifing the sides of your foam roller. So you're going to push and lift. This should feel so good. 8, 9. Now stay high. 10, 9, 8, and 7. Good. 6. You might be able to lengthen your elbows, Michelle, if that's okay. 5. Yeah, just see. It's more upper back. 3, 2. You got it. And lower for a moment. And we're going to do 2 more sets of 10. So when you're ready, push up or push down into the foam roller, and that way you go up. Inhale. You got it. And we're just holding. I have to readjust my position on the foam roller between sets as well. Lower. So what we're doing is building endurance on those upper back muscles. Here we go. Press your pinky side of your forearm into the roller and hold up. You can move your neck around like you're testing to see if it's free of tension. You can send your breath to the upper back. Good. Gina, that's really good. Both of you look great. 2. And then lower. Now we're going to take a child pose. I like to leave my arms on the foam roller just to change it up from a traditional child pose, and it adds the shoulder and the chest stretch. 5. And then grab a sip if you want. We're going to work the other side of the body with some core abs on this foam roller. Your forearms are going to be on the floor. Your elbows are going to be in front. Now you're going to pull your toes towards each other, and you're going to be bending your knees. You're rolling out your shin muscles. This is inchworm. It's a lot of abdominals. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now rest. Now lift your hips up to do a pike. So forearms strong, lift up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. Woo! This is going to be a diagonal flamingo. So inchworm. Your knees are going to go to the left, then plank, and then they're going to go to the right and plank. So go long, bend the knees to the left elbow, plank, go to the right elbow, plank, knees left elbow, knees right elbow, left elbow, right, breathing. 1 more each. And rest for a moment. And then we're going to do a diagonal pike lift. So you'll be lifting your hips towards the left, up, and then down, and then up to the right, up. Good. That looks so good. It's hard, I know. All right. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover. Rest, rest, rest. And then take that roller underneath your upper back. We're going to roll out the upper back. Take the feet on the floor. You can see, yeah. Your feet are going to be on the floor. Yeah. And then I like the hands behind the head, and it's just a way to support the neck as you go back and forth and back. Back and forth. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then come on to your side and roll out that lat a little bit. So you can put your armpit, the back of your armpit, on the roller and roll out that lat. You can even roll out the back of your shoulder. Back of the shoulder blade. Breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to go to the other side and take that arm. Kind of like the back of your armpit. It's where the lat muscle twists. The lat is the biggest back muscle. And when it's tight, it turns the arms inward and creates a forward shoulder posture. It also tightens feels the low back can feel tight when it's tight. So it also restricts shoulder health. So we're freeing that muscle that is so critical for posture, low back care, preventing rounded shoulders. So I don't know if you noticed how does the right side compare to the left. You can just sort of notice, well, is it my shoulder or is it more the lat? Is it around the shoulder blade? And breathing, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Really good. And then we're going to take this is a passive stretch for the psoas. Put the roller down, and actually you can lie down, and then lift your hips and put the roller right underneath the booty, more towards the leg side than the low back side. So your low back gets a release, but the foam roller is a little bit closer to where the glutes meet the hamstring. Now you can straighten one leg on the ground. Yeah, and then you could try the other leg. There you go, Michelle, it looks great. So sometimes I have to adjust again. So maybe the roller's nearer the glutes here. This is a passive psoas stretch. The psoas likes active and passive stretches. And now just breathe. Now, whenever you're ready, slide your feet on the floor. Lower your hips, and then we'll take the right ankle to left thigh, stretch, reach your hands through the window, and just let your hip release any tension. If you have the urge to, you can roll your toes, you can spread them, roll your ankles. And then we'll take the ankle to thigh on the other side, reach your hands through, and you can rock and roll. Any kind of ankle or toe movement you need, take it now. And then we'll take the left leg long and the right knee over for a twist. Look over to the right shoulder and hold. And then when you're ready, take the other side, knee down twist. And then when you're ready, you can release your body in a little bit of a thigh pull-in movement, any kind of ankle movements you need. You can spread the toes. And we're going to take a little Shavasana. And if you have any back discomfort, you can use the roller underneath your knees. Otherwise, just take a moment to totally let go of the tension in the body. Let it melt into the floor. Let the breath come in through your nose. Just observe. And just scan, letting go of any tension that might have accidentally got left behind. Just gently scan the body. And knowing how to relax the muscles is just as important as knowing how to contract them. And let the breath be your gentle focus. It's as if the breath is breathing you. You're not forcing it, you're just allowing. Now when you're ready, gently wiggle your fingers and your toes and come towards a seated position. And you can lift up your spine and without any effort, just stack the bones of the vertebra. And we'll just let the hands stay in the lap in a state of openness or receptivity. And then go back to the breath. And so you can just touch base with that part of you that is beyond the body, that is beyond the mind. And just notice its state of calm. And we'll make an intention for the next couple hours that we stay connected to that sense of calm. That part of us that is beyond the future thought and the past thought, that has the ability to stay in the moment. And whenever you're ready, you can let your eyes open and come into the room. And with much care and appreciation, thank you, thank you. Thank you guys, thank you strong women. Thank you guys, have a great day, bye.